while moving, it can be a hassle. And if you don't have help, it definitely can be a little overwhelming, depending on your move, the distance. If you're having to downsize, then yes, it's a lot on your plate to consider and think about and plan out, right? How about moving up in life or moving on in life? It could be a lot too. It could be a lot. It could be a load, because you have to detox, not just detox, but you have to declutter your life, meaning you have to minimize. You have to actually, let people go. And you have to say goodbye to places that you once were in life in order to move forward. And you have to be able to let go, let go and move forward. So whether you're moving physically to another location or you moving mentally and emotionally on in life, then all of it could be a hassle. But the good thing is you get a new move, a new opportunity, and this is the opportunity for a fresh new start. So what are you going to do with it? Welcome to Lesson in Everyday. It's your host, LAT. How y'all doing? Hey, I am wanting to take time to just thank God for each of you listeners and supporters. I really thank God for you guys. Thanking God that you guys woke up this morning, right? And that is a blessing in itself. I want to take the time to give a shout out to my stepdad, Earl. Happy birthday. I pray that you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday, and that you'll be able to say it's a blessing to have lived or to be living to see another year. That's right. Right there is a blessing in itself. Hey, you guys, I want to get right into it. I want to talk about moving, relocating, and I'm talking like physical relocation and having to relocate. And then when you have to move, in the aspect emotionally and I'll say emotionally, maybe even spiritually, but I know emotionally and mentally, when you're having to move on in life, right? And move and kind of move on, grow from, and grow away from, to another level, moving on to another level, moving forward in your life. So I want to talk about those two different aspects. Let's talk about the physical relocation. Oh my gosh. Moving. Let me tell you, unpacking once you get to a new location is cool, okay? Cause you're getting settled in and it's good. You're trying to find, your comfort zone, make it comfortable, make it your own space. Now, the packing up from where you're moving from, I don't know about that. For me, y'all, I'm telling you, I definitely do have to ask for help. But not only that, I think it is just a hassle, period, if you don't plan accordingly, right? And that's a good key point, is planning accordingly. And even with planning, you got to plan for the unexpected. What do I mean by that? You have to be open and understand that there will be some unexpected happenings or surprises or pop-ups that may come up, and so you have to be able to make room for that. And I mean that in an aspect of not easily being frustrated just because something's not going accordingly as you're moving, because that's why mentally you have to be prepared for that, right? And you have to leave room for that, to say, okay, the unexpected may happen and I need to be prepared for that, even on the financial side. Okay, that's just a part of it. All right, that's the part of planning. And again, you're not always ready for the unexpected, but at least make room for it and have in your mind that, yep, something could pop up. It could be by surprise. Okay. Let's talk about like having to downsize. Okay. Like if you have to downsize, let me tell you, I believe that is like, it's a good thing because you're decluttering, you know what I'm saying? And it gives you that opportunity to just kind of let go of what you've been holding on a little bit too long, okay? But then at the same time, it's kind of like, oh, now I got to go through all of this and decide on what's necessary, what's needed, and what do I normally use, honestly, and what do I need to get rid of that I don't use at all, or I don't use often, or, you know, I need to donate or sell. And if I'm trying to sell, I need to, you know, make sure I plan that out. You know, if I don't need it right now and I'm not using it, I need to sell. That's a whole nother thing too, okay? So yeah, moving can be a hassle, right? It's a lot to it. But the good thing is, looking on the positive side, it is an opportunity for a new start. It's a new opportunity, a fresh new start. Yeah, even if you're downsizing, it's still a fresh new start. You are still having an opportunity to relocate and start over, you know, new space, new place, you know, for you, and new place. So however you want to take that, I think it's a blessing, right? And you got to look at it. You got to look at the positive. Now let's talk about the other side of it, okay? When you're moving on in life and moving forward, moving to another level, mentally and emotionally, and again, spiritually too, okay? It can all play a part in. When you're moving forward and having to let go, you got to really let go. I'm talking about letting people go that isn't going with you and that you know no longer needs to be in your space, okay? Emotionally and mentally, you know, when it's time to let go of the past, when it's time to let go of the things, the places, the people that no longer is suitable for your life. Okay, that's a message right there, because I know that some people, I'll say me, could hold on just a little too long when it's time to let go. You have all the signs and all the messages that saying it's time to let go. Okay, and I get it. We cherish a lot. You know, if you're like me, you cherish people, you cherish times, you cherish memories. But sometimes it just got to be a memory, and the people that make the memory has to go. It has to go, you know. It has to be a time where you're okay with saying goodbye, because you get to say hello to someone new, and just a new space in your life, a new level, okay? And, you know, honestly, hello and goodbye is just normal in life. It's normal greetings. So when it comes to moving forward and moving on in life, you know, everybody's not going to understand it. Everybody's not going to want to, you know, like the way that you have to let go, or like the way or the timing of you letting go. And it's okay, because guess what? Sometimes you don't have an explanation. It's just, hey, I'm on a whole new level. And if you can't rock with me, you got to stay where you at and no hard feelings, but I got to keep going, okay? And that's just a part of moving on, moving forward in life, leveling up. That's just part of your moving, okay? When you move, you got to declutter. You got to clean up some things. You got to clean up. You got to let go some things, okay? And you get to assess at this time what is necessary, who is really there, who is supposed to be there, and who do you really just have, you're just holding on. They're just holding a place, but they should not be going into your new space. Who is that? What is that? What habit is that? Okay. What addiction is that? So these are things to, you know, we have to think about and have to consider. And that's where I'm at, you know. That's me sharing with you, hey, I'm into moving, and you got to keep moving in life, you know what I'm saying? You can't just stay, you know, unless you know you're right there where your purpose is and your destiny, okay? That's different. But when you know you haven't reached your purpose or your destiny, you got to keep moving in life, because you got to keep moving into that direction. And again, like leaves fall in the fall season. Some seasons call for people and habits and addictions to drop off. Gotta let it go. Gotta move forward. Gotta grow up. You gotta be able to say, hey, we had a good run, but it's time to let go. It's time to move forward. And some people are not meant to be there long term. I recently went through what I feel is betrayal. And I recently also went through, trusting and then being hurt. But at the end of the day, you know what? It wasn't always like that. So I have to say, you know what? The person was there for the short time. And we may have created some short good memories, but at the end of the day, that person no longer can be in my circle, no longer can be considered a friend, no longer can be that trusted person. So at the end of the day, whatever good time we had, hey, cool. And everything else, I have to let go. I have to forgive, let go, and move forward. Okay. This is a part of life. Moving on, moving. Okay. We're talking about moving and, a fresh new start. I can't judge new people on someone else's, past mistakes or anything. It's just a part of life. We got to move on. And again, whether you're physically moving and relocating or you're moving on in life, moving to a new position, whatever it is, it's your move. And your move, you have more say so in it and with it. So with that being said, take it as a new opportunity, a fresh new start, and an opportunity to declutter and get things that are unnecessary and people that are not suitable. Get it out of your way so that you can have a great new start and a new wonderful move. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and keep moving, even through traffic. Keep moving safely, but keep maneuvering. Okay. I love you guys and may God continue to bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless.